There comes a point in a man's life where he must confront the truth that no one else will say out loudy. You are giving away your strength, your focus, and your power every single night with your own hands. Think about it. How many hours have you lost scrolling, searching, escaping into illusions that give you nothing in return? How many mornings have you woken up feeling drained, heavy, empty, only to repeat the cycle again? My brother, your life is not meant to be lived through pixels and fantasy. Your body was not designed to be wasted in secret, and your future is not waiting for the man who hides in the shadows of his own shame. I know it feels harmless. I know it feels like no one sees you, but you see you. And deep down, you know the truth. Every time you choose your fingers over discipline, you are telling yourself you're not ready to rise. This message is not about guilt. It's about freedom. It's about reclaiming the energy, the vision, the masculinity that's been buried under distraction. If you are tired of feeling small in a world that demands you stand tall, then it's time to stop using your fingers and start using your mind, your heart, and your will. Confidence is not built in the gym mirror. It is not found in the cut of your suit or the number of followers you have online. True confidence is forged in silence, in the moments where no one is watching, when the only witness is you. And this is where most men lose themselves, quietly, behind closed doors, to habits that steal more than they give. You see, every time you reach for that easy escape, every time you let your fingers control your destiny instead of your mind, you're sending yourself a message. I am not strong enough. I am not disciplined enough. I am not ready to lead. And even though you might laugh it off or pretend it doesn't matter, that message seeps into your bones. It shows up in the way you walk into a room, in the way you hesitate to speak up, in the way your eyes can't fully meet another person's gaze. Confidence dies in silence, not because someone judged you, but because you judged yourself. You know when you've betrayed your own standards. And that self-betrayal is far heavier than anyone else's criticism. But here's the truth. The same silence that destroys your confidence can also build it. Imagine this. Night after night, you choose discipline over distraction. You choose to fight the urge and stand firm. No applause. No one clapping for you. No woman saying, "Good job." Just you, looking at yourself in the mirror, knowing you kept your word. That's how confidence grows. Quietly. Consistently. So ask yourself, what man do you want to become? One who hides behind excuses and screens, or one who can trust himself to stand strong even when no one's watching? Every time you resist the easy path, you strengthen the voice inside that says, I can handle this. I am in control. That voice is the foundation of unshakable confidence. Confidence is not given. It's not bought. It's not a trick you learn. It's earned in silence. It's built in the dark. And it's the man who conquers himself who walks into the light unshaken, unashamed, and unstoppable. Energy is the most valuable currency you have as a man. Not money, not time, energy. Because with enough energy, you can create wealth, build strength, deepen relationships, and push your vision forward. But without it, you are stuck, tired, distracted, sluggish, and unmotivated. And here's the hard truth. Too many young men are bleeding out their energy in silence, wasting it in moments of weakness, and wondering why they feel so empty. Think about it. That drained feeling you wake up with after another late night escape, that fog in your brain when you're trying to focus at work or school, that lack of drive when it's time to hit the gym or chase your goals. That's not random. That's not just life. That's the price of energy thrown away. What most men don't realize is that your body was designed to use that life force for growth, for building, creating, pursuing. But when you spill it endlessly in meaningless ways, you rob yourself of the fuel that could have powered your greatness. Imagine if all that energy you waste was instead redirected into your hustle. Imagine the hours of focus you could have poured into starting a business, the strength you could have built in the gym, the creativity you could have unleashed in your work. Here's the shift. Stop looking at discipline as punishment. Discipline is simply conservation, protecting what is yours and investing it where it truly pays off. When you stop leaking your energy into emptiness, you suddenly discover you have more drive, more clarity, and more passion than you thought possible. You feel alive again. And this is why so many men never rise. They're not stupid. They're not lazy. They're just tired. But the exhaustion isn't because life is too hard. It's because their energy is being drained in silence. If you want to stand out in this world, protect your energy like your life depends on it. Because it does. Every ounce of energy you keep and redirect is a brick in the foundation of your future. Don't throw it away. Don't waste it on illusions. Build with it. Fight with it. Live with it. Because the man who masters his energy masters his destiny. We live in a world where intimacy has been reduced to pixels, clips, and fleeting moments of pleasure. But let me tell you something real. Intimacy is not a transaction. It is not a video. It is not the glow of a screen in your bedroom at 2 a.m. Intimacy is presence. It is connection. It is the raw experience of two human beings sharing not just their bodies, but their souls. And yet, so many men settle for the illusion. They convince themselves that a few minutes of escape is harmless, that it's enough to satisfy the hunger inside. But deep down, you know it's not. You know that when the screen fades to black, you are left with nothing but emptiness, a hollowness that no video can fill. The illusion feeds the body, but starves the heart. The danger of this illusion is that it tricks you into thinking you don't need the real thing. It numbs your desire for true love, for companionship, for building something deeper with another human being. It rewires your brain to crave shortcuts, to run from vulnerability, to avoid the risks of rejection and intimacy. And before you know it, you're alone, surrounded by noise, but starving for connection. But here's the truth: nothing, absolutely nothing, compares to the power of real intimacy. The sound of her laughter when she feels safe with you. The touch of her hand when she believes in you. The moments when you don't even need words because the bond between you speaks louder than anything else. That is intimacy. That is what every man's heart longs for, whether he admits it or not. If you want that, you must let go of the illusion. You cannot hold on to fantasy and expect to be ready for reality. You cannot feed your soul with shadows and expect to stand strong in the light. To experience real love, you must train yourself to wait, to be present, to risk rejection, and to earn connection. The illusion is easy. Real intimacy takes courage. But the man who chooses courage over illusion is the man who will know the depth of love, the strength of trust, and the beauty of being fully alive. Every man wants to be respected. Every man wants to be taken seriously. But respect doesn't come from what you say. It comes from what you do when no one is watching. Discipline is the crown every man must wear, and without it, everything you try to build will eventually collapse. Think about the men you admire, the ones who walk into a room and command attention, the ones whose presence makes others listen before they even speak. Do you think they got there by luck? No. They earned it through discipline. Discipline in their habits. Discipline in their focus. Discipline in their choices when temptation came knocking. Here's the reality: without discipline, you are at the mercy of your urges. One moment you're motivated, the next you're distracted. One day you're driven, the next you've given in to weakness. That inconsistency is why so many men never reach their potential. They start strong but fizzle out because they never built the muscle of self-control. But discipline changes everything. Discipline is choosing to honor your future over your feelings. It's looking temptation in the eye and saying, "You will not own me." It's the ability to deny yourself today so that tomorrow you can stand taller, stronger, freer. And here's the truth. Discipline is not about restriction, it's about power. Every time you resist an urge, you gain strength. Every time you keep your word to yourself, you add weight to your character. Every time you choose consistency over comfort, you grow into the kind of man who cannot be shaken. The undisciplined man is a slave to screens, a slave to cravings, a slave to emotions. But the disciplined man, he is free to build, free to rise, free to lead. So ask yourself, who are you becoming? Are you the man who falls every time temptation whispers? Or are you the man who stands, who fights, who leads? Because discipline is not just a habit. It is your identity. And until you wear it like a crown, the world will never truly respect you. Discipline defines you. Master it, and you will master your life. Desire is not your enemy. It is not a weakness to be ashamed of. It is one of the most powerful forces inside you as a man. But here's the problem. Most men waste it. They let desire control them instead of learning how to control it. And when desire is misused, it becomes destructive. But when it is channeled, it becomes unstoppable. Think about fire. Fire can burn down a house, leaving nothing but ashes. But that same fire, when harnessed, can heat a home, forge steel, and power an engine. Desire works the same way. Left unchecked, it consumes you. Hours lost in distractions. Energy drained in moments of weakness. Dreams forgotten while you settle for cheap substitutes. But if you redirect it, if you turn it into fuel, it will carry you further than anything else in life. You want a stronger body. Channel your desire into the gym. Every rep, every drop of sweat, every discipline in your diet. You want financial freedom. Channel your desire into your hustle. Wake up earlier, stay focused longer. Pour that passion into building something real. You want love and respect. Channel your desire into becoming a man who commands it. Not by chasing, but by building yourself until people are naturally drawn to you. The mistake too many men make is believing desire only exists to be satisfied. No, desire exists to be directed. It's raw energy waiting for a target. The question is, are you pointing it at destruction or destiny? Every time you feel that urge rising, you have a choice. You can waste it in a moment of emptiness, or you can convert it into momentum. You can let it drain you, or you can let it drive you. That choice will define whether you stay stuck where you are or rise to the man you were meant to be. Desire is not a curse. It is your greatest ally. If you learn to master it, don't kill it, don't suppress it, redirect it, build with it. Let it sharpen your vision, strengthen your body, and fuel your purpose. Because the man who turns desire into discipline and purpose is the man who becomes truly unstoppable. Every man longs for it love, not just affection, not just attention, but real love. The kind that sees you, respects you, and chooses you every single day. But here's the truth many avoid. Love is not something you stumble into by accident. It is not something handed out freely to anyone who asks. Love is attracted to value. And if you want a love that is deep, lasting, and powerful, you must first become a man worthy of it. Too many men chase love while neglecting themselves. They look for a woman to fill the emptiness they refuse to confront. They search for comfort in others while living in chaos within. But love doesn't work that way. No woman can heal what you will not face. No relationship can rescue a man who refuses to rescue himself. Becoming worthy of love starts with becoming whole. It means confronting your addictions instead of hiding behind them. It means mastering your emotions instead of being controlled by them. It means living with purpose, discipline, and self-respect so that when love does come, it has something solid to rest on. Here's the reality: a strong, valuable woman will not give her heart to a man who cannot even control his own habits. She will not entrust her future to someone who cannot lead himself. Love is not drawn to weakness. It is drawn to strength, integrity, and vision. If you want to be loved, become the kind of man who can protect, provide, and inspire. This does not mean perfection. It means progress. It means every day you are building, growing, and becoming more than you were yesterday. It means you are walking in your masculinity with courage, not hiding in shadows with shame. When you rise above your lower self, when you stop wasting your energy, when you live with purpose and discipline, you naturally become magnetic. Love will find you because love recognizes strength. Respect will follow you because respect recognizes self-control. And the connection you seek will become yours, not because you begged for it, but because you earned it. Become a man worthy of love, and love will not just visit your life, it will stay.